Okay, 2020 paper question this is essay paper, structured paper. So hopefully you can see my screen. I'll discuss the first part of the paper, the remaining. Just a second. Let's go back. Okay, I'll discuss the first part of the paper. Sorry, first question of the structured paper, and then first part, second part, up to fourth part, and then I'll let you do the paper, right? Okay. It has been a common practice of using learning management systems, LMS, learning management systems. Grade 11 this year, Chanula, yes, this is for grade 11 this year, Chanula. Right, grade 11, 2021. Okay, it has been a common practice of use learning management system, LMS, to manage both schools and higher education institutes. Write down two facilities provided by an LMS for students. Right, write down two facilities provided by an LMS for students. Okay, LMS, that we are also using LMS, learning management systems. We are also using LMS, learning management systems. And Digital is a learning management system. Edmodo is also a learning management system. Consider so they're asking what are the facilities provided by LMS. Actually, using LMS, so okay, you can just write. So what are the facilities provided by LMS? So please write the answer there. Question 1, part 1. Question 1, part 1. Okay, one is like using LMS can be used for distance learning, can be used for distance. That is the basic need. Can be used for distance learning. Okay, you have one question. Yeah, 2020 paper. Can be used for distance learning. The second thing, can upload assignments and assessments online. Time management and content management. So that is also another. It is possible to watch videos. It is possible to watch videos online. It is possible to download and access learning resources. So those are some of the advantages of online LMS. These are some, actually not everything. These are some advantages of online learning management systems. You can write down over there. Okay, the next question. Consider the following two incomplete statements. The space is the primary storage device for desktop computers. So what is the primary storage device for desktop computers? It is none other than random access memory. RAM is the primary storage. So answer here is random access memory, or RAM. Random access memory, or RAM, is the primary storage device for desktop computers. And the next one, an operating system is an example for system software. Operating system is an example for system software. RAM comes here. Actually, it's not application software. Application software means user supporting software, various tasks, that graphic editing, music composing, watching movies. We use application software, games, etc. Hard disk is a permanent storage. It's not a primary, it's a secondary storage. So answer for A is random access memory. Better if you can mention dynamic random access memory, but this is what given in the paper now. So it's RAM, and B is system software. Okay, next question number 3. Convert the octal number to binary equivalent. So here actually 867 in octal. So here there's an error. You can see 8 is not octal digit, right? So this is octal. This is given in octal, but 8 is not octal digit. So you can say this is incorrect. 8 is not an octal digit. So that is incorrect. Right, 8 is not an octal digit, so it's incorrect. You can skip that. You have to mention that, but you have to tell that 8 is not octal digit. 8 is not octal digit. You have to tell that, and then so 867 is not a valid number. But if it is a valid number, so let's say there's a valid number. For an example, let's say something like this. Let's take 768, not 868. 868 can valid nani octal ekak නෙමෙයි, octal digit එකක් නෙමෙයි. Then let's take 768. 768. 768 means this. 768. So then you can write down the octal table. Okay, bindu indang 7 වෙනකන් octal table එක ලියා ගන්න. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. 0 to, sorry, it was 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1. 4 zeros, 4 ones. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, then 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1, then 4 zeros, 4 ones. Make a liagena, then you can write down 7 means 1 1 1. Okay, this 1 1 1 represents 7. Then 6 means 1 1 0. 7 means again 1 1 1. 7 6 7 7 6 7. So you can write like that. Okay, but 867 is not a valid number, therefore you can so you cannot convert. It's not a valid number, therefore you cannot convert that. Okay, next one. There's a number given 10 110 10 represent character Z. Z represent karnamadu. Z represent 10 110 10. Then they asking X. Z represent karna kiyala X kiyada kiyala ahana. Okay, you can go to the. So what is Z? Z is 10 110 10. Then X Z mehemanang. If Z is this, so you know the order is X, then Y, then Z. X, Y, Z, that is the order. So ඉස්සලම තියෙන X, ඊළඟට Y, ඊළඟට Z. එහෙමනම් X කියන්නේ X should be 2 less than this string. 1 less than this is Y, 2 less than this is X. Then you have to subtract 2. 2 means 1 0. So let's subtract 2 from this. Then you will get 1 1, sorry, 1 0 1 1 0 0 0. මොකද Z වලට දෙකක් අඩුයිනේ X. දෙකක් අඩු කරන්න මේකේ. දෙකක් කියන්නේ 1 0. If you reduce 1 0 from this, you will get 1 0 1 1 0 0 0. So this is the answer for X. If Z is this, X is 1 2 less than, so you can say X is 2 less than Z. So therefore Subtracting 2 means like 1 0, right? Will give the answer. So that is the justification. So this kind of question is common, right? සාමාන්‍ය හැම සැරේම exam එකේ අහනවා. එකක් අඩුවෙන් හරි එකක් ඉස්සරහට හරි දෙකක් ඉස්සරහට හරි ඒ විදිහට අහනවා. Okay. Then finish writing. Okay, then let's move to the next one. Draw the truth table for the following logic circuit given below. Truth table එක අඳින්නලු මේකට. Okay, so let's identify the gates. So this is, if this is A and this is B, here you will get A and B. Should be A and B. So here you will get B, A. This should be A, O, B. A, O, B. Right? This is A and B. The second one is A, O, B. A and B. The second one is A, O, B. A and B, A, O, B. So then what is the output? A and B is there. A, O, B is there. Then the output is A and B. එක පැත්තක තියෙනවා. අනිත් පැත්තේ එක N වෙනවා. මේ යටින් එන එක A, O, B. A and B, A, O, B එකට N වෙලා එන මුළු එක මෙතන තියෙන්නේ මේ NAND එකක්නේ. මේ දෙක N වෙලා not වෙනවා. Everything will be not. Okay, then you are asked to draw the truth table for this. So you need A and B, you need A, O, B, then A and B and A, O, B, everything not. Okay, let's see how we can do that. හරි කොහොමද අපි කරන්න කියලා බලමු. So let me go to the example. Okay, here you have A, B, then A and B. You know the speciality of AND gate. Speciality of AND gate is if both are 1, this is 1. Dekam ekanam ekai. Dekam if both are 1, this is 1. So A and B, both are 1, this is 1. A, O, B, if both are 0, A, O, B, A, B, both are 0, this is 0. All others 1. So A, O, B is 0, all 1s. A and B is all 0, 1. Then AND of both. May I AND kara. You have to AND this one and this one. If both are 1 again, if both are 1, this is 1. But you need not AND, you need NAND. That is invert of this. Then all 1s 0. You can write down this. Please write down this as the answer for that question. So that is question number . Right, that is question number 3, 4. Praveen, what's going on? I think, right. So it's not difficult. Only thing is you have to come to the common room, unassign one, and then come to the room, right? So because I'm just using Zoom rooms. Same link, only one link. Otherwise, like you will confuse. So we decided for one day, only one link. Right? No need. Otherwise, single medium make English English Single will confuse no. So only one link, you have to join on time and we will assign to the correct group. වෙලාවට join වෙන්න. එතකොට අපි හරි group එකට assign කරන්න. So you have to come to the lobby and from the lobby we will assign to the group. Okay. Finish drawing this or still writing? Finish writing this or still writing? This is the answer for question number මොකද්ද? Question number 4. එතකොට අපි කතා කරන්නේ 2020 paper එක 2020 paper. Structured paper. Question number 1. 1 එකේ part 4. Part 4 එක හරි 1 part 4. This is part 3. This is part 4. Take a snapshot, screenshot if you like not have time to write that, but if not, please go. Finish?
Yes.
Okay. So let's move to the next one. question එකට මේකේ තියෙනවා ඊළඟට මොකද්ද? There are two kind of access are given. So what are they? What is this access? It is access in 1 by 1 by 1. The second one is access in here and there. So what is this access and what is this one? The first one is if you access in order, we call, so what is access in order? 1 by 1 by 1. You call sequential access. So the first one is sequential access. If you access by order, that is called sequential access. So if you access here and there, that is called random access. So you know random access memory. Random access memory, anywhere in the memory can be accessed equal amount of time. You can go here, go back, come here, go back, go to the end and come to the beginning, everywhere. You can view within same time. So we call random access to that, and the sequential access is this. Random access is the second. Okay, the next question was what is the extension of PowerPoint? They're asking extension of PowerPoint. What is that? What is the extension of PowerPoint? PowerPoint wala extension එක. Jinura, Lashin, Praveen, what's that? Is it difficult question? PowerPoint wala extension එක පුතේ. PowerPoint දැන් ඕනම file එකට extension එකක් තියෙනවා. File name and extension. What is the extension for PowerPoint? It's yes. Cannot hear you. So why is that? Either send it in the chat then. You know this. PPT. It's PPT. PPT for the old one, actually for the new one, it is PPTX. This is old or 2003 format. Actually 97, 2003 format. The old format. When you're going to save here, Word වලටත් එහෙම තියෙනවා. When you're going to file, save as, it's asking whether to save it in all format. When you go to save as, basically it's showing this all format. Here, when you save this, docx is the new format here. 97, 2004. That is old format. 2004 actually, the old format. This is the new format. New format is PPTX. Old format is PPT. So that is the extension for PowerPoint. Okay, but then let's move to the next. I'm going to the next question now. Okay, this you can do, right? So easy question. 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5. First do 4, 5. No need to do 6. Okay, 6 also I think visible. Okay, 4, 5. 4, 5, 4 and 5. Yeah, 4. Sorry. It's 4, 5 is where? 5 is here, sorry. 6 and 7, sorry, my mistake. 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, 8. Please do this and send it me quickly. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Send in the chat, please. 6, 7, 8 questions. With easy, right? It's not difficult. Please do that. 6, 7, 8. Segment of a word process document shown below with some formatting done. So you are asked to select the formatting 1 and 2. This is center. If like 1 is center, then 2 is, you can say, bold. 1 so you can say 1 bold, 2 center. Both are okay, right? Center bold or bold center. 1, 2 are same. 1, 2 same. So they're asking like 2 features, no? So 1, you can say 1 eකට අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් එක්කම එහෙම. So 1 can be bold, right? If 1 is bold, 1p නම් 2 is center. 2 is. එහෙම නැත්නම් අනිත් පැත්තට කියන්න පුළුවන්. 1 center නම් 2 කියන්නේ bold. 2 tools, no? There are 2 tools. So 1 center and 2 bold, නැත්නම් 1 bold and 2 center. Both are okay. 3 is, you know, superscript. This one. 4 is a link. V. 4 is link. V. So this is how you have to tell. Yeah, 4V. And U is U then. Yes, U. Yeah. Okay, correct. Correct, Dino. It's correct. So when you join next time, please join with the same link, right? Otherwise, don't search for a link because this is single links, easy to find. So I think most of the students missed the link today also. I saw that in the other class also. Most of the students, they missed the link because they don't know how to join with registering to a Zoom. So they know how to touch and join if there's a link available, but so even add in one single step more, so then you're confused. Okay, identify the icons of the formatting tools that we have done. Consider the partly shown purchase database table listing the purchase and quantities and different items. Write down the number of fields. What are the fields? Fields are these things. Field 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 fields. Okay, records, how you count? Lashen, that's incorrect. Fields, correct. Records, how to count? Records this side, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records. Record means horizontal. Horizontally, how many rows are there? Except the heading row. Except the heading, how many data rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5 records, 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. 4 fields is correct. 5 records should be 5 records. Then write down the most suitable data type for purchase date and quantity. Purchase date is this one. It's date time. Quantity, this one is number. Right? You can say date time and number or numeric. The first one date time. The second one is numeric or number or integer. Anything. Date time, numeric, number or integer. Okay, then the next one, let's move to the next question, Pute. 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. Please answer 8, 9, and 10 quickly. 8, 9, 10. So you can see these questions are easy, right? So this is compulsory question, but the questions are not much difficult. You can like equation, fill in the blanks, easy questions. First one, consider the following pseudocode segment with the blank spaces and labeled A to C. They are asking what you can fill. So the purpose of this is to, okay, so purpose is this to fill, actually print odd, add the odd numbers between 0 to 10. 0 to 10, then this should be මෙතන අපිට දාන්න පුළුවන් this should be like the number. A is, you can put number is less than 10. Less than or equal to them less than 10 or less than equal to 9, all are okay. Less than 10, so there is. So you have to repeat this. Sum you can say sum equal the existing sum equal sum plus the new number. You have to take the sum equals sum plus the number. Then here num you have to go to the next odd number. No, num equal num plus. We know how to calculate odd numbers. Num equal num plus 2. You can go 2 by 2. Num equal num plus 2. 2 by 2. So here then it will first get 1, and 1 will be added to the sum. Sum is 0. So 1 will be added to the sum. Sum කියන එක අපි මෙහෙම ගමු. We know this, how to do this, right? You can easily do this. I don't know. So why you cannot answer these kind of questions? Because we have discussed this kind of questions right now. Sum is 0, and the first time when sum is added num, it will be 1. Then num equal num plus 2. Now it's 2. 2 less than 10 years. So again sum plus 2. This is now it's 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Then 5 less than 10 years. Sum plus num. 3 plus 5 is 8. Then num plus 2 is 7. 7 less than 10. So 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 8, 15. Then num plus 2 is 9. 9 less than 9 less than 10. So 9 plus 15 is 24. So ultimately it will be 24. So then sum plus num, num plus 2 is 11. 11 is no, it's not less than, so it will be ended. So these are the 3 possibilities for these 3. You can fill that. So then they're asking about tools in GIMP, GNU image manipulation tool, or graphic, or this is similar to Photoshop. GNU image manipulation tool, which is similar to Photoshop. Okay, let's see what can be done using these tools. Tool number 1. This one is used to select elliptical areas. So this is, you have to link to this one, elliptical areas. This is to draw lines, paint hard line edges. D, it's 2. Scissor select is select as area, actually path and select that. So this is 3. Let's come to this one, scissor select paths. And then free form, this is actually freehand selection. So it is A. Freehand selection. Scissor select is actually drawing a path and select that path. And hard line edges can be drawn using pencil. Elliptical, this is elliptical mark you, to mark you or select elliptical areas. Okay, so I think we have answered question number 9 also. So one more, that is 10. List 2 advantages of local area networks. LANs or the networks. So what are the common advantages of networks? Common advantages of networks, right? Not just LAN. Is one thing, centralized management of storage and security. එක තැනක ඉඳන් ඒ ටික manage කරන්න පුළුවන්, storage එක, security එකයි. Share resources. So what kind of resources? Such as internet, storage, peripherals. So you can share the resources such as internet, storage, and peripherals. Can be used for communication, fast communication. So those are the advantages of networks. Shared storage, centralized storage and security, shared internet, storage, peripherals, and fast communication. So those are the advantages of networks. So there are many. So these are some. So they're asking only two. We wrote three. Write names of two computer networks according to the geographical distribution. Geographical. So the smallest geographical network, we can call it a personal area network. That is the smallest. PAN, personal area, smallest area. And you have DAN, that is desktop area. And you have actually, so these are not common networks. Common networks are LAN for local area networks, and then MAN for metropolitan area network, for municipal or metropolitan area network, and WAN is the largest, that is wide area network. Okay, those are the networks based on the geographical distribution. So please write down that. Those are the networks which are based on the geographical distribution. Okay, with that, we have finished the first question, which is the longest question in the paper. That is typical. Usually, they are asking from number systems, logic gates, everything, right? Hybrid question. හැම එකම ටෙස්ට් කරන්න තමයි මේ question එක දෙන්නේ. ඒතර මේක compulsory question එක. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම paper එකේ එන එක. මේ පාරවන last වෙලා ඉන්න ඕනේ. So definitely this will come. Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next question, Pute, next part. Part B, or the second part. So there are 1, 2, 3 questions. Can you answer quickly? So only like these are, we make a lazy, then I thought it's not in a literally one hurry, 8 fill in the blanks. Here you have some facts, you have to write some facts for the second one. Third one again, so you have to find the matching pair, matching one. So please do that quickly, Pute. Okay, Praveen. For each what malpractices, each bad things, malpractices list in, sorry, let's go back. Okay, each malpractice list in the table, or malpractices or the bad practices. Identify the correct term, correct jargon, correct term. So first one, steal important data and information stored in the computer without the knowledge of the owner. This is data theft. You see someone steal data without knowledge of the owner is data theft. Copying and pasting paragraph to a document without quoting or citing. So that is called plagiarism. Plagiarism means you copy someone else's content, but without notifying, without citing that. Just copy and paste from internet, which is called plagiarism. An employee uses someone else's identity. If you use someone else's identity, that is called identity theft. So someone else's identity, that is identity theft. Theft of identity. Using someone else's innovation or something using brain, so some creation, creativity, which use the particular person's knowledge. Actually, that is intellectual property, IPR, intellectual property right violation. So which is piracy? Piracy means keeping pirated copies or keeping illegal copies of maybe a document, a movie, keeping illegal copies of software. All these are coming under piracy. Spam means sending unsolicited unwanted, unwelcome, unintended emails. That means I'm not expecting the email, but I get it because of spam. Someone else forcefully or someone else is sending that to me. Maybe spamming can lead that can be lead to some attacks. It can be lead to denial of service attacks because it try to slow down the network. Maybe it can be a phishing link. Someone is trying to cheat me and get my information. That can be phishing. So all these are kind of spams. Spams means unwelcome, unwanted, unsolicited emails or the messages. Piracy means using illegal copies. Okay, the next one. Write down the 4 health issues. So this is actually a bad posture. You can see eye level is not. So you can get like eye pain, eye strain injuries, or like okay, these are back pain, or we can call them repetitive strain injuries. Repetitive strain injuries. We can call them repetitive strain injuries. So another thing is carpal tunnel syndrome, CTS. So that is also repetitive strain injury in hand. It can be headache, eye pain, headache because of this posture, eye injuries. So these are okay. Asking for back pain, neck pain. These are called repetitive strain injuries. CTS, carpal tunnel syndrome, which can happen in your wrist, basically. So that is CPT or carpal tunnel syndrome, which happen to the wrist, right? Eye strain injuries, which is happening to your eye strain injuries, and you can say some like muscle pains, neck pains, back pains, all can be considered. Consider the following statement. Statements with the blank spaces labeled A to E. Identify the relevant. So A is used to secure data stored in a standalone computer by blocking unauthorized entry. Standalone computer by blocking unauthorized entry should be a password or access control mechanism. Phishing, yeah, password. So this is suitable. Password or any access control mechanism is essential to safeguard important data of event of failure of the computer. If computer fails due to some failure, important data can be kept in backups and that can be recovered. So backups is the solution. Is an act of cheating users. I explained already. Cheating users and get their password, username, bank account. There is phishing. Phishing is like phishing. Can be used to safeguard computer from the harmful software. It's antivirus or virus guard. Virus guard is enters to the computer as an executable file and can erase files. Backup, firewall, no. Firewall can be actually put to this one also. Safeguard computer system from harmful software. Make it a firewall down, but more suitable virus guard. Here actually enters to the computer, erase the file, so it can be virus. Virus has different effects. So virus can erase the file, virus can misuse your resources, damage your hardware, software, damage your file, corrupt the file. So virus can do all these things. So erasing files also belongs to virus. The following table list four labels and describe the related computer networking. Okay. So operate and the secured barrier between internet and the given network. It's firewall, right? Yes. Secure barrier between the internet and the given network. Bahira network එකකුත් අපේ network එකත් බාහිර තියෙන පරිසරයක්. So external network, the public network and our network. So which is in the middle, it's like a wall in our house. Wall in our house protect us from the external threats, external enemies, maybe insects, animals, or maybe theft, anyway from the external world. Firewall is also acting similar to that. It's like it has some holes like windows and doors, only allowing specific people or specific services to come in. තෝරා ගන්න service වලට තමයි ආ එන්න දෙන්නේ. හැමෝටම එන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. So protecting us from the external internet world. An example for guided transmission. Guided means wired media. Wired is Wi-Fi, not by DNS. No. Twisted pair is a wired media. So the answer here is twisted pair. Connect two different networks. Two different networks. Gateway. So you know router is also answer. Router is also called default gateway. Router is also called default gateway because it is connecting two different networks. Gateway gate gateway. Gate is separating us from the outside world. No? So gateway is the entry point to the external network. Two different networks can be connected either using router or firewall. More communication using telephone, more mode of communication using the telephone network. It is full duplex. Why? Because duplex means both parties can communicate together same time. We call duplex, full duplex. දෙපැත්තම අයට එකපාර communicate කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් අපි නමක් දෙනවා full duplex. Both parties can communicate together same time in mobile phone. So full duplex. Half duplex කියන්නේ එක වෙලාවට එක්කෙනෙක්. දෙපැත්තටම communicate කරන්න පුළුවන්. Both parties can communicate, but one time only one party can communicate. That is called half duplex. So half duplex, you can say example is walkie-talkie. Only one party can communicate one time. That's walkie-talkie. It's half duplex. Then full duplex. Full duplex is we discuss both parties. Mobile phone is full duplex. Simplex, only one party. Simplex can එක පැත්තයි. Only one party can communicate one time. Simplex. So that is basically our simplex communication. Example for simplex, you can say TV, radio, only one side. Okay, one more thing that we need to answer, that is what is Wi-Fi? You know, wireless fidelity. It's a wireless communication mechanism. Wireless fidelity, wireless communication mechanism, and DNS server, domain name server. So the role of DNS is converting IP to domain and domain to IP. So what is domain? Domain is a unique name given to a service providing entity in internet. Unique name given to a service providing entity. Basically a website. Google.com is a domain name. Or Facebook.com is a domain name. A service providing entity. Service එකක් දෙන කෙනෙකුට දෙන නමක්. It's a unique one. Facebook.com is one and only. No one else will have that. So it's a one and only unique one. So we call domain name. And IP address is actually how you locate a computer in a network. හරියට phone number එකකින් phone එකක් හොයා ගන්නවා වගේ තමයි IP address එකකින් computer එකක් හොයා ගන්නවා කියන්නේ network එකකින්. So IP address is a unique number which is used to identify a network computer. Any network equipment will have IP address. So there are two kind of IP address, IP version 4 address, where it has 32 bits, and IP version 6 address, which is having 128 bits. IP version 4 and IP version 6. Those are the practically possible IP versions. Okay, then let's move to the next part. That is following other partly relational database tables. Okay, now actually I need answers. I'll wait till the answers. No hurry. හිමීට බලන්නකො පුතේ බලලා දැන් උත්තර දෙන්න ඕන. ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ ඇත්ත පේපර් එකට ලියන්න එපා. You are going to answer the paper, no, not me. So identify the tables and identify the answers and send it to me quickly. Okay, please answer only these two questions, maybe like question number 1 and 2. Just 1 and 2. Try to answer the question number 1 and 2 quickly. Following are the partly shown relational database tables that are used to store information about the supervisors, projects, and projects supervised by the supervisors in the university. Here, supervisor ID. Let's see what's the relation first, right? And the primary keys. Primary keys I'm going to underline. Supervisor ID is the primary key for this one, seems. Project ID is the primary key for this one. And here, supervisor ID, project ID, both. You can see both are combined. So we call that compound primary key because supervisor ID coming from here, project ID comes from here, and both are actually the foreign keys. Both are foreign keys to this table, foreign keys together forming the primary key to build the relationship. Okay, supervisor ID is a foreign key of the supervisor project table. Supervisor ID is the foreign key, okay, of supervisor project. Supervisor project. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Project ID is a primary key of supervisor project. Project ID is the primary key of supervisor. No, it's not primary key. It's part of the primary. It's not primary key. It's part of the primary key, but not primary key. Which tables need to be updated to accommodate the following changes? Anura Vijayanayaka is assigned to supervisor. Yes, Anura Vijayanayaka. Anura Vijayanayaka. Okay. Is assigned as the supervisor for the project P002 with an allowance. P002 project P002. Okay. With an allowance of 10,000. Anura Vijayanayaka. Okay. No need to update here. Nothing to update there. Project 2. No, nothing to update there, but you have to update this one. You can put the project 002 and then put the Anura Vijayanayaka's S06, S06 in front of that, P002, S06, okay, not S06, it's Anura Vijayanayaka S04, sorry, S04, S04, then P002, then the 10,000 allowance. So only need to update the supervisor underscore project table. First, this table only. Supervisor project table only. Then a new supervisor, Pradeep Disanayaka, has joined. Then you have to update supervisor table. S06. New supervisor, Pradeep Disanayaka. You have to put the Pradeep Disanayaka and the department of chemistry. Chemistry, you have to put chemistry also. Therefore, you have to update supervisor table. And was assigned as a supervisor for ongoing project 003. 003. Project 003 is still there, currently there, it's ongoing project now. So here S06, then here P003, and with the 15,000 allowance, 15,000. So you need to update two tables, supervisor table and supervisor project table, both. Supervisor table and supervisor project table, both. Okay, so the next one, part 3. On this date, 15/9/2020, 15/9/2020, the university started a new project 006 with Mohammad Nazwar and Raj Selvam as supervisors. P006, the date is 15/9/2020, 15/9/2020. Okay, that is the project. It's a new project, right? Okay, an amount of 11,000 allocated for each supervisor. Who are the supervisors? Mohammad Nazwar and Raj Selvam. Mohammad Nazwar, who's Mohammad Nazwar is S02. Raj Selvam, S03. Mohammad Nazwar, Raj Selvam, S02, S03. An amount of 11,000 for each supervisor. Okay, both will get 11,000. write down new records to be added to the relevant table for the above change. Use the format table name field for field 1, field 2 for each record. You have to write that as format. Actually, format is the table name arrow. Table name එක ඉස්සලම දාන්න පුළුවන් අපිට project කියලා. Project table ඊට පස්සේ ඊතලයක්. මොනවාද අපි දාන්න ඕන? within bracket P06 project table within bracket P06 then the date 15/9/2020. ඒතර මේකම දැම්ම නම් හරි. project table එක ඊට පස්සේ ඊතලේ වරහන් ඇතුලේ P006 capital P006 ඊට පස්සේ ඒකේ මේව එක 15යි 9යි 2020. This is one record. I'm just putting here. Okay, the second record. 2 records need to be added to the supervisor table. 2 records need to be added to the supervisor table. So that is table name is supervisor project, sorry. Supervisor underscore project. The first record is you have to add the S02 and then the project is P006, then 11,000 is the allowance, and another copy of data is needed, that is S03, and the same thing S03 06 11,000 is the allowance. Only those 2 tables. Okay, you need to add that. What are the most appropriate tables to be joined to write a query to find the department names of the supervisors who supervise a project P02? P01 supervise karna supervisors like what are the most right query to find the department names? Department name. You need to find the department name. Department names are in the supervisor table, the first table. Then you have to join. Actually, you need to find project එකක් දාන්න බෑ. Project 001 වල department තමයි හොයාගන්න. So you need to join the supervisor project table and project supervisor table. Supervisor table again මේකෙන් තමයි ගන්න වෙන්නේ department name. I'm just highlighting. You need to get department frame from this. To relate this to the relevant project, you need this table. Making hari project එක හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට project 001 වලට අදාළව ඉන්න supervisors ලා හොයාගෙන ඒ supervisors ලා මෙතනින් හොයාගෙන you have to find out the supervisors from here and here, and from that you have to find the department names. So you need to join supervisor table and supervisor project table. Okay, so are we done, or is there any other questions? So this is database question. We have to move to the 4th question. I think with the time, Pute, let's discuss that next day. We can discuss this question next day. So that is about. So don't miss the link. Same link you have to join. No, but no need to register again. I'll be discussing next 4th one and the essay paper next day. Okay, then good night. See you all next week.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Bye.